Hey everyone, it's Midnight Spectre again today for the following the trend of stuff that happened to me when I was a kid. So here's a short story about how no one believed me when the garage door was shocking people. So I hope you remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get on to the video. So let me preface this, I was never the kid to cry wolf or anything like that, mostly because I was afraid to ever do anything like that. And also my grandmother told me this troubling story or parable or something like that, where a kid would cry fire, fire, and his family would react accordingly. And I guess they got tired of having to deal with this until one day there actually was a fire, and the kid of course goes, "Hey guys, there's actually a fire this time." The family's like, "Yeah, right," and they didn't bother to do anything, so the kid escapes and the family burns up. So as a kid, that scared the absolute daylights out of me. And I just imagine my grandparents melting like that one scene from My Little Pony where the copies of the main six are melting. Of course, now, as an adult, I know smoke detectors and stuff like that exist, and even if someone was lying about a fire, and the person actually did come around and warn them about an actual fire, I don't think anyone would willingly allow themselves to burn to teach the kid a lesson. Like, if something crazy happened where this life was like a crazy dream and I woke up and somehow was a kid again, I'd be such a contrarian little shit that I'd probably end up sending my plush ass to some alternative school, or send me to Dr. Phil's ranch. That was another thing my grandparents and my mother would always threaten me with. I mean, I was never the kid that acted out or was just bad. I mean, sometimes I had moments where I had tantrums and stuff like that, but I was also going through life with undiagnosed autism at the time. Anyway, so now that I got that out of the way, let me get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So we lived in an old house, and I mean, we live in an old house now, but this one's a little bit better kept up now. So you know old house problems, like you can't use the microwave and the dishwasher at the same time, otherwise they'll blow a fuse. So at the time we had a dog, and I would go to take the dog outside, and I'm not sure how long of a problem this was, but something happened where my grandmother's car in the garage was parked a different way, where I couldn't walk around the front of the car like I normally could, but I could walk around the back of the car and kind of jump over the back bumper a little bit. One time I was falling and I caught myself by putting my hand on the metal garage door, and it felt like a bunch of bees in my arm had suddenly woken and were trying to break out. Of course I yelled, and I think my mom came to the garage and was like, "What happened?" So I explained to her what had happened, and I knew I'd gotten shocked, but I didn't know how exactly. So of course my mom doesn't believe me, and I told her to touch the garage door. And I'm not sure if she did touch the garage door and then she didn't get shocked because I guess maybe she was wearing better shoes than I was, or just refused to. But I know she tried saying something to the effect maybe God was punishing me. You absolute fucking clown. This is the one thing that always rubbed me wrong about fundamentalist Christians. I either believe that God is punishing you or rewarding you for every action in your life. I mean, sometimes bad stuff just happens to people, like the time I was being responsible of disposing used motor oil at an auto parts store and I ended up getting T-boned, and my insurance wanting to scrap my vehicle. Anyway, I was like, well, no one's gonna help me, so I just avoided the garage door, and I think I ended up putting my grandmother's car in neutral and pushing it forward enough that I could kind of just shimmy between the car and the garage door. So this goes on for a few months until finally one day, I guess our old dog ends up getting shocked by the garage door, and my mom tried to figure out why she was yelping, and my dog ended up biting my mom. So then finally my mom believed there was something wrong with the garage door, but what was the grand solution? Ignoring the problem. You know, the thing that parents always harped on their kids about, and especially mine, by not ignoring your problems? Yeah, they just ignored it, because that's the adult thing to do. Well, one day the garage door opener ended up breaking, and some dude came out to install a new garage door opener. So I told him, hey, the garage door shocks people, and you know, I'm a kid, so he just discredits me. I'm just fed up with the whole situation at this point. I'm just like, whatever, dude. And I just go about my day, and I went back to playing video games until I heard a loud yelp from the garage. So I walked downstairs, and the dude was like, the garage door actually shocked me. So I guess he told my grandmother, and I guess I must have made some grand ultimatum, because he ended up fixing the issue of the garage door shocking people and fixed the garage door opener. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. Hopefully this was a funny little video for this week. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video. See you!